eye tracker, and it's at Tobii, Tobii, eye tracker, EYETRACKER. So do them a favor, follow them, or if you're going to do a shout out on Twitter, definitely hit their Twitter handle, and also hit the MoDevUx hashtag. That would be awesome. A couple other things I just want to share real quickly about this conference. We worked really hard on this. We've almost hit, I say almost, we're not quite, but we're really close to a 50-50 gender balance of all of our speakers at MoDevUx this year. And again, great credit to our team for making that happen. So let's see here. Are we just about ready? Okay. I will make my way off of this stage. And then when this presentation is finished, we'll go to break.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, let's give it up for Robert.
So, thank you very much. And this is one of the most exciting years of my 5-year career with Tobii. I've been through many product introductions, but I've never had the opportunity to actually have a press release go out, be at a conference, and show the product for the first time in the world, in public. And so I feel very lucky, and I'm just so excited when we got these actually in the post yesterday from our headquarters in Sweden. We were jumping up and down, and we're so excited. Now we only have 15 minutes, so, and I know you all want to see the glasses, but I just want to give you a little bit of background first. For those of you who don't know Tobii, we were launched as a company in Sweden in 2001. And we are widely known for revolutionizing eye tracking in general. Not just wearable eye tracking, but eye tracking for some of the work that eBay does, for example. And the reason that Tobii came to prominence is because we made it easy for people like you in the audience, and people like me, I'm not technical, to do eye tracking. We also made it easy for the respondent, so it's a natural experience. And then in 2010, we launched wearable glasses. We sold about 500 pairs of wearable glasses, but if you think about the timing in 2010, we started designing those in 2008. We didn't sell too many glasses to this market. They're not that great for usability. They're fantastic for in-store retail, in automotive, cognitive, social interaction, but we didn't really design them for mobile because nobody was doing it. And when we designed them in 2008, it took 2 years to build. Cameras had gotten smaller, high definition had improved, all kinds of things. So we learned very, very much. And what I want to do is give you a couple of pages of our history in designing these glasses, since you're all developers and usability professionals. So first, we locked everybody in a room for a month. And we had, this is in Sweden, and I'm not part of the product management team, but they included the business managers for much of this. And on the left, you just see the first group that ever convened. This is in early 2012, and then the group of engineers who worked on it. I'm sure you've all seen some of these before. And this is actually all the different use cases for our 3 segments, which are market research, usability, and scientific research. And in the last 2.5 years, we have gotten to what we're going to show you now. And we feel that we have improved in every way possible on the glasses that we launched in 2010. We tried to take into account the way people work, the workflow, and now I'm going to go to the reveal. And I'm going to let Pete Erickson do the honors.
Alex, can you hit my mic? Thank you. All right. So, you guys ready? All right? So, we present to you Tobii Glasses 2.
for the whole presentation, but I will put them on for you. And I am going to go into a little more detail in my presentation, both on how they work, what they look like, and so forth. And this is a little bit of a reverse presentation from what I would normally do, because what I would normally do is sort of start with case studies, all about eye tracking, but really I didn't want to make you wait that long. So I'm going to put these down for a second. And now I'm going to play a very short video.
We're really proud since this is an amazing product. Super easy to use, so accessible, and the possibilities are really endless.
All the developers, the engineers, the designers, everyone has been really, really passionate about making a really good product.
One of the really cool new features with Tobii Glasses 2 is the wireless live viewing function, which allows you to watch in real time what a respondent or a person is looking at.
We've listened to our users, we've observed them in the field, we've seen what works, what didn't work so well with our previous pair of glasses. You know, who's actually using the glasses, what it's like to put the glasses on, the fact that they're extremely lightweight, they have an unobscured side view for natural viewing, that the entire system is really compact, and one of the best possible user experiences in wearable eye tracking that's on the market today.
If you want to eye track somebody, you really want to catch what they're looking at. Then you need a full HD, wide view scene camera, and you need 4 eye cameras to be able to catch all that the person sees. And that is the concept we call True View.
With the new mapping tools in the software, we can be much more efficient in crunching large sets of data. And you can also do powerful visualizations, you can do lots of statistics based on those recordings.
With Glasses 1, we revolutionized the eye tracking market. With Glasses 2, we will do it again.
So now I'm going to just show you those for a moment, and I'm going to give you a couple of case studies for those of you who are wondering why would I use eye tracking glasses. And then I'll go into a little more detail about the glasses. So you'll notice that they have 4 cameras, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. They have a small recording device that works for 2 hours, and you can send people off on their own with the small recording device and the glasses and wirelessly observe them. You can also use them without glass, and I'll get to why that matters in a little bit as well. This is an example, and I just want to explain this. She's holding a tablet, and the person who's actually walking around doing the study as a respondent could be anywhere, and she can sit there with her tablet, and that red dot is a gaze point, and I can view on a live, real-time basis what you're doing while you're walking around. So if you're doing a mobile device test, second screen, and things like that, you can sit in the other room, so can the client. And now I'm going to get into the stuff that you kind of need to know if you're going to pursue eye tracking. It won't take long, but it's a little bit important. What is it? Normally I start here. Where is it headed? And I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of why eye tracking matters, not just in the context of research, but in the context of eye tracking in our everyday lives, because it's going to impact every single one of us in our business and in our daily lives over the next 5 years in some profound ways. But first, one technical chart. This is the way real eye tracking works. You illuminate the eyes with light, infrared light, you take images of the eyes, you build a 3-dimensional model of the eyes, and in that way you know in real time, at all times, exactly where the eyes are physically, in 3-dimensional space, and where the eyes are looking. And the reason you do eye tracking in app development, in websites, at Disney, is because you want to know, did they see the things I want them to see in the order that I want them to see? Did they have trouble reading things? Now, Tobii, also something I normally start with, has 3 key areas of business. Our analysis business, which consists of market research, user experience, and academic. an assisted business where more than 10,000 people with disabilities are currently using these eye trackers, not this one, the ones in the picture, to control their computers and run their everyday lives. So people with cerebral palsy and ALS who cannot use their hands. And then we have gaze interaction, which is for everybody else, and also will be used to control your computer, but when you have use of other modalities like touch and gesture and voice, you really won't typically use eye tracking on its own, and I won't go into that much, but it's very briefly. And these are then the three sectors that we operate in. eBay is a customer using eye tracking. Capital One uses eye tracking. They have the current Tobii glasses. Many of you went to their lab before. And then we have almost every major university in the country doing research in developmental psychology, vision research of all kinds. Now I'm going to talk very quickly about where this is all going. So if you look at the addressable market of eye tracking, first down there on the left you have our assisted business and our analysis. Then you have wearables. Eye tracking will be in automotive vehicles, real eye tracking, where you use your eyes to control your infotainment, your heads-up display. It knows whether you're drowsy, it knows whether you're drunk, it knows how big you are, and whether it should adjust your seats and your airbags. That's going to happen in about 6 years. These wearables are going to be in the consumer market within a year. And our eye tracking will be in every single computer, or at least possibly, by 2015. The first peripheral device for consumers will be coming out from a company called SteelSeries later this year. Now these wearables, where will they be used? Everybody always gets eye tracking glasses and they phone up. I remember this from 2010. I have to have glasses, I have to have glasses, I'm doing this type of research. But they actually aren't perfect for everything. And so you do have to think about, where do I really need it? Because it's a little bit harder to analyze the data. Real world, second screen, and simulators is the best type. And there are many, many more applications, but in your world, UX and development, device usability, public spaces, amusement parks, automotive usability, cockpit usability, these things also record your pupil dilation, so you can identify the kind of burden that what you've designed is putting on a person. And these are just some quick pictures, I think you saw them in the video, for different applications. And I'm going to go into a very short study. This is a study we did with the Glasses One, but it's, I think, one of the most prevalent requests that we've had, and we do insight work as well as selling hardware and software and training. And in 2013, we did a project with a company called MoDevUx, and they were testing, when people are sitting in front of the television with their device, how much time do they spend watching the TV? When does that change when the commercials go on? And where should I put my advertising? And what we found was that during the program, 69% of the people were watching the television, but the second the commercial came on, 67% of the people were looking at their device, which has huge implications for advertising. And it was a big discovery. And this study, by the way, is available as a case study if anybody wants it. You just need to let us know. You can come by the booth and check it out. This is a very short case study, 1 page, but it also is for mobile testing. And this is from Aga Boyko, for those of you who know her or don't know her. She's a well-known researcher, used to user-centric, and they sold it to GfK. And in this particular example on the left, they were looking at an ad, Booking.com on the top left, and on the right bottom, Booking.com. And they were just identifying from a pure visibility perspective what thing you saw first. 85% of the respondents saw the ad on the top left in half a second. And as Amazon and eBay and PayPal and all these guys will tell you, 1/2 of a second is millions of dollars. And it may not be that in an application because you're not trying to sell something, but it has the same impact. And only eye tracking can tell you these types of things. Oops, sorry. So now I'm done with case studies, and I want to go into the glasses in a little bit of detail. First of all, they're made out of Gorilla Mood, which is a super high-tech plastic. When we launched our first glasses, you wouldn't believe the number of people that grabbed the glasses, pulled on their head and they snap. It's a big lesson for us. I think we've had more than 15 pairs of glasses snapped. They also have a high definition 16:9 aspect ratio scene camera in the front. The gaze data, which is captured using 2 cameras on each eye, means that you'll almost never lose the eye. You can track almost every kind of eye. And even if you kind of fuss with the glasses a little bit, which is a big deal because people do, it still knows the 3-dimensional location of each of your eyes, and it can keep the calibration. Also, if you've ever done research and you know how hard that is, that's a big deal. Does anybody have any, I know it's a big audience, questions that they want to ask? Because I'm really just about done about the technical aspects of the glasses. I know it's kind of a big audience. Yeah. The gyro accelerometer is actually going to be, it won't be utilized actively when the glasses are available this summer, but it'll actually be used for 3-dimensional location of the person's body in a room as we move towards computer vision. So they don't have computer vision at launch, but they'll have computer vision in early 2015.
Okay, let's save the questions for the break.
Okay, I have just 1 or 2 more slides, because I don't want to leave you hanging on the future as it pertains to the consumer marketable and also the gaze interaction market. So in Q4, we will have an SDK that can be used to take the glasses and, for example, companies will take the display, create an intelligent display, put heads-up display on that, and use the gaze point instead of to overlay it on the video, use it to drive the heads-up display. They'll use it for real-time feedback on that guy that I'm looking at over there. Maybe they'll identify who that person is. And they'll use the gaze point in an environment to take actions. Those are capabilities because what we've done is we've not just designed research glasses, but a platform that will be OEM into all of the wearable products that are out there today. So everybody says, oh, are you competing with Google? Are you competing with somebody? Well, probably not. We're probably talking to them. Thank you.
Yes, okay, so that brings us to our break. You've earned it. Get yourself a cup of coffee, a drink, hang out, chat, check out all